And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering is outside. Cease. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about
it. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Two now. Stays alive. And now it's filled up. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robert makes the grab. 2 down.
The second baseman, Andres.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's a swing and a drive. Marisnik reaching back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. The Guardians go down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Logan Allen. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. And that one is inside. And a 3-1 on the way. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Andrew Vaughn now. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Luis Robert. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And it's strike 2. Vaughn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boo. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
1-2 now. That's a base hit, run scores. And that's going to roll to the wall. In comes the run from third. And they take a 2-run lead. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Benintendi to the plate. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here on the south side, here's Josh Bell.
The designated hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1. And fouled off. 1-2 here. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's going to be Will Brennan. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, He usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Brian Riccio. And he deals. Way out front for strike 2. Arias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And that's a little bit high. In the air, left field. Benintendi brings it in with a nice running grab. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back at guaranteed rate field. Here's the veteran second baseman, Hanser Alberto. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Marisnick getting ready to hit. Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for Cleveland, Cam Gallagher. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 7, Miles.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And now 2-2. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And he throws it away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now here is Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1.
That's ball 2.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Straw on third with 2 out. Pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty to the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. In the dirt, but kept close. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Guardians lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now fly ball to right center. Straw chasing after it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a pitch. Bounce to third. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now. And he's already singled in this game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one gets past the catcher. Gets to it on to first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a base hit. Berger rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved, and it's 4-0.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hunter Alberto up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. To kick the 3-2. And there's a base hit to the left. They're waving Grandal home. Play at the plate. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here on the south side, and here is Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And a pitch. Popped up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Out to center. Robert moves under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, Seby Zavala. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Xavier Curry, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here's Jake Marisnick. Straw racing, makes the catch. Here on the south side, and so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
Great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart.
Zavala off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. And that's where your broadcasting career started as well.
Indeed it did. And that's how you got me. So I'd say Chicago's been pretty good to us.
Swing and a ball popped up, brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The White Sox leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And now it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Ryan Rocchio. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt. Zavala over to first in time. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's Cam Gallagher. Grounded out his first time up. 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. That is the inning. Guardians fail to score. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Xavier Curry. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert, 1 for 2.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Straw grabs it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground, Jimenez. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the White Sox DH, Yasmani Grandal. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one sliced foul. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right through there, got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Cease checks over to first, and he's back.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now move to first. Kwan dives back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the grab. That's out number 2. So digging in, Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Kwan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. White Sox 4 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Benintendi up here.
The White Sox, the left fielder.
The Red Sox made Andrew Benintendi the 7th overall pick in 2015. And remember, he won the Golden Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. He had 2 guys in his conference that were drafted ahead of him. Alex Bregman, who went 2nd overall from LSU. Dansby Swanson, who went 1st overall out of Vanderbilt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
3-1 now. And that one fouled off. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now the catcher up to hit, Seby Zavala.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next pitch inside, ball 3. To third, Roquillo. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Jake Marisnick now at the plate. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K. So a man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Lambert.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
For the Guardians.
The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Check swing went around. Now 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Alberto settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Kendall Graveman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a ball popped up. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Gabriel.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Righty delivers. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And here is Ryan Rocchio. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's too high.
It's a good take.
Arias off of first with 2 away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Arias around second, headed for third. Arias coming home.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Cam Gallagher digs in for the Guardians. Next pitch inside. 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2. Hard hit, knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out. Miles Straw, the next to hit. Straw having a lot more success on the road this season. The tying run at the plate.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Garrett Crochet. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The count 2-1. There's a strike. Next pitch inside. 3-2 now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Bases are full. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. Here on the south side, and now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. In the air, left field. Kwan heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
Now here is Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 down, nobody on. Tapped softly on the ground. Roquillo whips it to first on the run. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Bummer. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
So now 1-2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez preparing to come on if needed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Bummer deals. That one the other way. Anderson to first. And that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
And a 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Yasmani Grandal. Here comes a pitch. Outside. The 2-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Slides, but it gets by him.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So they're at the corners now. Andrew Benintendi steps up, and now 2-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 3. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. And misses inside. Next pitch is inside. 3-1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And there's ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So up next, Sebi Zavala. And the righty deals. This one high in the air to left center. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Rosario with a relay throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 6-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
James Karinchak gets the ball now.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Two on with 1 out. So up next for Chicago, Jake Marisnick. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
And now 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Kwan ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Tim Anderson. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Just missed. the 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brennan makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the White Sox 6 and the Guardians 2. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. 2-1 now. And another ball. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Kendall Graveman is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Kelly getting cranked up as well. The pitch. That's in there. And it's 3-2. That one to first, and foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. Here's a 1-1. Back to the mound. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And here's the catcher, Cam Gallagher. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 7, Miles Straw.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. At the belt and fires. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.